Okay, so let's have a look at the problems in section 4.3. So for example, we had y prime equals y squared, y0 equals 5. We were told to suggested to try y equals 1 over square root of 1 on 25 minus 2x. So it's a cube right there. So we do the chain rule. So get u equals 1 on 25 minus 2x. And we get u to the minus 1/2. So the derivatives are minus 2 and minus 1/2 u to the minus 3 on 2. Multiplying them together, the minuses and the 2's cancel out. We get u to the minus 3/2. So we get 1 on 25 minus 2x to the minus 1/2 or cubed, and that's y cubed. And when x equals 0, we get reciprocating a reciprocal, get what's on the bottom there, so we get square root 25, which is 5. Next, if we try y prime equals y to the 4th, okay, and we're told to try y equals 1 over cube root of 125 minus 3x. Well, again, we use the chain rule. And we get y equals u to the minus 1/3. Derivatives, we get minus 3x minus 1/3. So you see those things are always, minus 3, minus 1/3. And then u to the minus 4/3. So when we multiply these together, we get u, which is 1 on 25 minus 3x to the minus 4/3, which is minus 1/3 to the power 4. Okay, and so if we were said, well, what happens if this was an n instead? Well, instead of 3, we put an n minus 1 here. Instead of a 5, we try a 5 to the n minus 1, so that the n minus 1, the root of n minus 1 power is just, we're just left with the 5, and then we want to have an n minus 1 there. And so again, if we let u be what's under the square root, the surd sign, y to the minus 1 on n minus 1, take the derivatives, we get minus n minus 1 here. We get minus 1 over n minus 1 there times u. Okay, and so now we subtract 1 from that. So we subtract n minus 1 from that. We get n over n minus 1. And so when we multiply things together, this cancels with that. And so we're left with our y to the n. So we get y prime equals y to the n. And when we set x equals 0, we get 5. How about y prime equals 2.3y? With y0 equal a constant, it said try a constant times 10 to the x. Well, the derivative, this is a constant times 2.3 10 to the x, which is 2.3 times constant times 10 to the x, and that's our y. So it's 2.3y. And when we plug in x equals 0 up here, that becomes a 1. We're left with c. Only marginally harder, we get y prime equals 4.6xy. We said try y 5 times 10 to the x squared. Well, we let u equal x squared. And the function 5 times 10 to the u. The derivative is 2x. The derivative here is 5 times 10 to the u times 2.3. Multiply these things together. We get 4.6x times 5 times 10 to the u. So that's exactly y. So it satisfies the equation. And when x equals 0, the thing is 5. And then finally, 2b, we're supposed to choose c such that minus 1 on x plus c is a solution such that y0 equals minus 5. So what do? We just plug things in. So we want minus 5 equals minus 1. X is 0 plus c. So we just cross them over. So c equals 1 on 5. And that's the solution. And that's the end of our homework. Thank you.